Hello there, Wargamers, and welcome to today's Warhammer 40k Battle Report. Skari and Luka here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you a 2,000-point matchup of the Ultramarines up against the Necrons.
Don't forget to check out the link below. It's going to be more Warhammer 40k action. My Adeptus Custodes. I'm going to be taking on Skari himself, trying out Ad Mech for the first time. Is it the first time?
This is the first time I'm playing the Adeptus Mechanicus. Flesh is weakness.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Taking a look at the Necron Forces first. We are playing Caesarican Dynasty today, and I've gotten numerous requests to play the Silent King because I haven't played him in months. It's true. I just don't like to bring the big name guys too often. But here he is in all his regal glory. He will be the Warlord because he must. So he'll have the Caesarican Warlord trait. And I mean, that's about it for him. I'll explain his rules as we go into further details of it. Now, leading beside him, I am a big fan of Catacomb Command Barge. I like it quite a bit. We spent the command point on Rarefied Nobility, allowing it to take a Warlord trait, which is Enduring Will, making it a little bit more durable. And we're going to give it the Voltaic Staff, and we'll build a Gauss Cannon underneath the barge there. And I had the points left over, so I threw a Resurrection Orb on him. I don't know if it'll actually be super useful, but I always like to have it just in case. And we have a couple of characters supporting him. We have a Royal Warden, and because I get so many extra command points from the Silent King, I felt like I would do Rarefied Nobility once again here, giving him Implacable Conqueror, allowing Core nearby him to reroll charge rolls. Because every time I don't take that Warlord trait, I always spend a command point on a reroll near this guy a couple times, so I might as well save myself a command point later in the game. And a Technomancer with Hyper Material Ablator as a Cryptek Arcana, and the Veil of Darkness. I will be spending a command point to take that with an extra command point. So like I've spent all my command points that the Silent King gives me, just upgrading my characters to go along with him. Now the troops, I love my Necron Warriors, so we're gonna have 20 of them with Ghost Reapers, and then I couldn't really afford too much else, so I only went with 2 squads of 5 Necron Immortals. No elites this game. We're gonna be moving to Fast Attack, where I have 2 units of 7 Canoptic Scarab Swarms, because of points. I would like to have more, but I couldn't afford it. And we have Triarch Praetorians. I always like to bring Lich Guard as like a bodyguard or an honor guard to any kind of overlord, but we got the Silent King in this game, and it makes sense that he would be guarded and accompanied by Triarch Praetorians. So we have 10 here with Rods of Covenant. And lastly, 1 unit of 7 Locust Destroyers, the 7th being the Heavy Destroyer, and they're gonna be hanging out with that Technomancer this entire game. That is it for the Necrons. Let's go take a look at the Ultramarines.
Fellow Imperial citizens, these Ultramarines have arrived to save the day. We are here doing vengeance for Damnos. So Captain Sicarius is here leading the way with his Jumpak Chaplain and his trusty right-hand librarian, a master apothecary, of course, to oversee the gene seed collection, which is bound to happen as we move on. For the elite slots in the battalion that I'm running of Ultramarines, we have a 5-strong squad of Vanguard veterans with assorted weaponry ready to go bring the Emperor's justice to the filthy Xenos. We also have a unit of 5 Terminator Assault squad with a teleport Homer and 5 scouts with combat weapons and bolt pistols that are riding in a land speeder Storm. Then we have in the troop slot 3 squads of 5 Tactical Marines with a multi-mail turn 1, a last cannon in another, and a plasma cannon in the third. I did bring a Rhino to make sure I can trudge them around the battlefield. In the fast attack slot, I have 2 attack bikes with multi-meltars. And lastly, in heavy support, a Whirlwind with a Vengeance Launcher, and a Land Raider Redeemer, because we have to use Holy Prometheum to cleanse the unclean. In the flyer slot, a Storm Talon with a Cyclone rocket launcher and 2 assault cannons, rounding out my list. There you have it. The Ultramarines are back to Damnos.
Very good. Today, Skari and I will be playing Recover the Relics from the Grand Tournament Nakmun Pack, the first Strike Force mission here. The battlefield is strewn with holy relics important to you and your enemy, whether for veneration or corruption. The goal is to push and take them. Now, the first mission is the first mission rule will be recover the relics. You will not actually gain your Battleforge command point bonus at the start of your command phase unless you control an objective in no man's land or an objective in the opponent's territory. But you can gain an additional one if you control the objective in your opponent's deployment zone, which is different from the territory. Moving on to the primary objectives here, very basic take and hold is hold 1, hold 2, and hold more than your opponent. Now, they only reward 4 victory points instead of 5, if you're not too familiar with these new missions, up to a total of 12 per battle round there, starting the second battle round. But to help give you more points, the second primary is break them body and soul. You will gain 1 victory point every battle round for each unit you kill, up to a total of 3, allowing you to get up to 15 primary points per battle round. Now, taking a look at how the map is deployed here, there are 6 objectives. There are 4 directly in the middle, all in no man's land, that both Skari and I will be fighting over. You'll notice that the deployment zone is split into deployment zones and territories. So each player will own exactly half of the territory. That is relevant for the recover relics rule. But other than that, each player will have 1 objective in their deployment zone, and we will be deploying hammer and anvil style, 24 inches apart. Let's take a look at this battlefield a little bit closer. Guys, we have something special for you today. This is an entirely supplied by GameMat.eu table. Using several of their sets of terrain, their collections, that we have a lot of GameMat.eu stuff here, so we wanted to try and put an entire table together with what they have now. You can just buy their individual sets and then make full tables, but we want to show off as much of their stuff as we possibly could. And if you want to check them out, all you have to do is click on the link down in the description below, because they have many sets of terrain. Many. They have the chemical zone, they have industrial ruins, they have a lot of fantasy stuff too. Obviously not using any of the fantasy stuff for this game because we're playing Warhammer 40k, and it all comes pre-painted and put together and assembled as you see. So when you buy it, you get it like this, and it's game table ready. Buy it, put it on the table, play a game right away. No real work, required. And of course, the battle mat is from GameMat.eu as well. This one just goes well enough with all the 40k terrain we have here set up for this game. They have fantasy mats, and their mats do come in the 44 by 60 if you want that strict minimum table size required. Skari and I just wanted to show off more of the terrain, so we went with a bigger mat to try our best to do that.
That's right, because you want to bring your table to life.
Exactly. So we put all of this color on this bad boy. We're going to make this work. It's going to be a nice, big old game of Warhammer 40k. So we're about to figure out who's deploying on what side, over here or over there. And we're going to get this game going. It'll be but a second for you guys, but we're going to go ahead and deploy our forces. Hey, there it is. We are all done deploying. So I ended up deploying on this side with the Necron objectives. And I'll go over my deployment a little bit. Keep it basic. I got some Immortals in the back here, watching this back table quarter. I have Immortals chained on the crater and in the ruins here. There's one more in there. There it is to keep coherency. And I got a kind of a garbage pile of Necron models right in the middle of the table here. I got the Locust Destroyers hanging out near the ruins, and on the crater, Scarabs out front, Warriors all kind of messed up in and around there. We've got the Triarch Praetorians. We have our Technomancer, Royal Warden, Catacomb Command Barge, and then the Silent King on the right flank.
He doesn't say anything.
He doesn't say anything, no. He doesn't mention that. No. And then over on the Ultramarine side, we have a lot of things in reserve, but what do we have on the table?
Not everything. In reserve, I got a Chaplain, the Vanguard Veterans, and I did outflank my Landspeeder.
Right.
I do have the Storm Talon, the Rhino with Plasma Cannon and Multi-Meltar Squad, the Squad with the Last Cannon, the Tactical Squad, the Apothecary is outside. I put the 5 Terminators and the 2 Secondaries and the Librarian in the Land Raider Redeemer. The 2 attack bikes, the Whirlwind in the back, and the Scouts are forward deployed because in this mission you only get your command point at the start of your battle, like at the start of your turn, if you hold any of the objectives in no man's land.
Right.
Which means they're just outside of the holding range if you're in your deployment zone. So you need to have some forward deploy in this mission to try to do that. So that's why they're not in their land speeder today.
Which is, yeah, so Skari will be getting a command point in the first battle round. I and the Necrons will not be. If anyone's curious why the objectives aren't exactly in the same spot, we mismeasured earlier. We bumped them to where they need to be properly. So they were off by a couple of inches. Now they're in the proper position. Anyways,
They were indeed.
yeah, they're supposed to be 16 inches apart.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Necron's got a nice little boost with getting lots of more models in, getting core on a
Yeah.
couple of cool things.
This is like that really feels like the third.
And
point
nobody
reduction.
ever plays Ultramarines in the studio.
Yeah.
So I thought, why not play some Ultramarines? Because I always play Necrons versus my Drukhari. But I think this will be fun for Damnos.
And it'll give you, like a little flat. Oh, I can't do words. I'm gonna end there.
Lots of words. Just use zeros and ones, Luka.
What is-
zeros and ones.
Variety is the spice of life. There it is. There's the words I wanted to say.
I can see how, as a Necron player,
Oh.
that was very hard for you to articulate.
That was very difficult. It was very difficult. Anyways, we've already picked our secondaries. I
did.
actually gotta figure out my protocols as well, which I already know what they're going to be, but I just gotta get the cards out. So what'd you go for secondaries?
So I decided to go for no prisoners when playing against Necrons. They have
Smart.
lots of wounds, they regenerate, so you can just kind of farm the no prisoners points, especially with a big unit of 20 Necron Warriors and Scarabs, because they're 4 wounds each.
Exactly.
I decided to go for engage on all fronts. It's a little harder to get in this mission. However, I do have to push past the halfway point to contest your objectives. And I do have a flyer, which will let me get it on the first turn if I do go first, or force you to shoot him so I don't get it, essentially. And last but not least, I went for something else.
Oh crap! What was it? Raise the banners. Raise the banners.
That's what it
There
was.
we go. We figured it out. We
Yeah,
got there.
which I'm going to be able to put potentially 2 banners up right away thanks to the scouts, who are in a good position to put a banner up as well, which then means I could get up to 10 points pretty healthily and force you to come into this little section of the table, and I don't have to go too far to get points basically. And you're not running the all OBSEC Necron list,
No, and I'm playing.
which
Caesarian
is
this one.
So if you were playing all OBSEC Necrons, I had Wraiths or could pre-game move and then
Yeah.
come at me. Probably wouldn't pick banners in this
Fair,
scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like to try and change up my dynasties. So anyone who's watching is like, Luka, why aren't you playing Wraiths and the Custom Dynasty? Well, I mean, like I said earlier, variety keeps everyone at home entertained. instead of doing the
Also,
same
I'm
thing over and
playing
over again.
all Firstborn Space.
Exactly. It's also all Ultramarines here, and
Yeah.
all that good fun stuff.
I'm excited about it. It's gonna be
And
fun.
My secondaries, I went with Purge the Vermin. I wanted to change it up a little bit. I haven't taken that one in a long time. It's the exact opposite of Engage on All Fronts. Starting the second battle round for the Necrons, I'll gain 2 victory points for each table quarter that has no Ultramarines in it. So, 2 for this table quarter, 2 for that table quarter, etc. So I just gotta make sure I kill them off. I also went with Assassinate because there are 4 characters. That's gonna be 13 points if I can kill all of them, including the Warlord. And lastly, I went with To the Last, which if I have to have 3 of my most expensive units survive until the end of the game, that'd be the Locust Heavy Destroyers, the Silent King, and the Necron Warriors by exactly 10 points, because they are 10 more points than the Praetorians.
Yep.
So, which allows me to be aggressive with the Praetorians, which is what you typically want to do with them anyways, even though I haven't used them all that much in 9th edition since they've gotten the new rules.
Well, with the king, they're quite nice with the rerolls.
The
and
rerolls,
stuff.
the consistency is quite nice. I wanted to try it out. There is a little synergy there. Also, Skari mentioned earlier, the points reduction on the Necrons, that's a good help. I want to try out Flayed Ones in a few games in the future.
Flayed Ones are
10 points a model are just
amazing.
so appealing.
And core too.
Yes, exactly. They're very, very appealing. So I got a lot of Necron games I got to get out there and all that stuff. Eventually, all my models will just be free at this rate. This is the 3rd point reduction Necrons have seen since they've come out. I think.
All the other factions are getting hit with and Necrons are well, what else can we give them to try and make them relevant?
Right. Here, just keep giving, make more.
Reanimation will get a tweak next time. It'll be
maybe.
a 5-up for everybody, just standard.
Just standard.
They'll
across
make
the
their
board.
reanimator Just free.
That'd be great. You know what? If the reanimator is free, I'd consider using him. I'm gonna roll off to see who must go first.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I got a 6. Oh, so
You
it's-
must go first.
must be Necron turn 1.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, well, that's okay, I suppose. We're going to Necron turn 1 then, I guess. Ugh. Because the Silent King has a rule called, the Silent King, I actually start the game with 15 command points, but I've spent 3 upgrading my character, so it will be 12 command points for the Necrons, and I do not control one of the objectives in the middle. Bloop, 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 that one or that one, or that one or this one. In Skari's territory, I will not be gaining that additional command point. So kind of at a net loss of 1 there, but it is what it is. Now, for my command protocols, I've got them over here. So we're going to go, first one, Undying Legion. I'm Caesarican, so I get both benefits, Directive 1 and Directive 2. Well, a few things to do in my command phase here. We have My Will Be Done from the Catacomb Command Barge. That will target the Locust Heavy Destroyers, now that they're core. That'll give them +1 to hit until my next command phase. And then the Silent King has a very similar rule, but he's the Pharaon of the Caesarican dynasty. Obviously, he can do this twice. but he has a little more flexibility with what he could pick. He'll pick the Necron Warriors up front, and he's also allowed to pick Triarch. So we'll go with the Triarch Praetorians here. They will also gain +1 to hit. Nothing to do with living metals. Hypermaterial Ablator will go on the Locust Heavy Destroyers from the Technomancer there. Any ranged attacks against them from over 12 inches away, they will count as receiving the benefits of light cover. Even though they're already all in cover now, if I move forward, they'll still get some light cover. Now, the Royal Warden's adaptive strategy won't matter here at all, so we're good to go into the movement phase. And we're going to be a little aggressive here. I am going to run the Scarabs, advance the Scarabs. So I'll show you those 2 rolls there, and I'll show you where everything else, and I'm going to run everything else as well, and I'm going to show you where it all ends up. I'll just show you.
You want to get aggressive, do you, Luka?
Just want to get right up at you. The Scarabs there, they're going to go an additional 1, so they're not going to go too much further than this, probably. So I'll move them up there, then I move those Scarabs over there. They're going to go an extra 6. They're going to go right up near the Train Blade. Not Train Blade, just the
Train Blade. It's not a Bane Blade, it's a Train Blade.
And then the Necron Warriors are going to move up and around here. And then they're going to go, they move 6 currently because they're near characters that give them +1 move. And then they're going to go up to 8. And then the Praetorians are going to go, you know what? I'll show you where all this is. You don't care about the roll. You guys don't care about the rolling. Sorry to bore you with all that like pointless advance rolling. So Scarabs advance forward. We kept them a couple in the back here, or at least specifically that model, to stay within 6 of the character for the command protocols. And then the tide of metal just shifted forward. They went from like here to advance to that point. The Praetorians didn't commit to the full move, but the Warriors did. And then the Silent King bumped up in that little nook I left open for it over there to keep command protocols active over there. I rearranged the Immortals in the back just a little bit to spread them out a wee bit, and they're still getting some cover where they are. And then onto the side, we advanced the Scarabs forward. They got the 6. They went up to this point here with the forward one, but kept keeping, well, the remaining 6 back here just to hang out and not overly expose themselves, I suppose, is the plan there. The only thing that didn't advance were the Silent King and the Locust Destroyers, because they need to take.
They want to go
shots.
pew-pew guns.
Absolutely. Now, the Catacomb Command Barge is not in range to actually do anything, so he's just going to hang out over there and support for a later turn. And this just kind of feels weird, just pushing so aggressively forward. Well, we're going to go on to the shooting phase right now. Well, I mean, you guys guessed it. We are going to spend a couple command points, and they're going to enact their extermination protocols up against the Land Raider.
I will, exactly.
Popping smoke. So they do get +1 to hit, but they're at -1 to hit because of smoke, so they're going to be hitting on 3s again. And obviously, the Silent King does not have much regard for the Ultramarines led by Secondaries here, just because he's bringing out the Destroyers.
That's right, and Damnos is Damnos, if you don't know that cool campaign that they did.
The old Apocalypse campaign.
The old
from
Apocalypse
back in,
campaign.
Like, early
Lots
7th
of
or
lore,
something,
like Necrons
yeah.
versus Ultramarines. This is like a
Absolutely.
classic matchup.
This is yeah, that's,
Let's see how much these destroyers remember. Probably nothing, because they're just nuts.
they're just insane. Yeah. Let's start with the big gun, because that's the most exciting. Hitting on a 3.
Definitely exciting.
At hits, wounds on a 3.
The toughness 8.
That is AP pretty good. I think it's 4, so you have a 6-up save.
Nice.
Oh! Skari's new dice. Exterminate. Blech. 2s is what Skari wants to see here. And 2s is what Skari gets.
Yes.
6 misses that I would.
7.
Well, 7 actually,
Yeah.
that I would otherwise hit. But they are destroyers, so they rerolled those. Oh, another 2. 8
Nice.
2s. 1 command point stopped 8 hits.
I love it.
5s to hurt it, but we get
That's
to
right.
reroll. We have 3 that went through. These are all -3, so it'll be 5
They
of
are.
6 with an additional 2 more. So I spent a couple command points for 2 more wounds. All right,
So 5 ups this time?
5
Come
ups.
on, the Land Raider.
And we passed 2 or 3?
3.
3. Ooh, wow.
2 of them.
The durability of the Land Raider showing. It's only going to take 5 damage.
Nice.
Woo! D3 per shot, if anyone's curious. Right off the hull.
I got off really lightly there.
Yeah.
I got off so lightly.
But it's still in the game, and that's good.
Yeah.
11 wounds to chew through there.
Correct.
All right, well, the only other thing I'm really going to be firing here is
Mr. King guy.
Mr. King! Into the Rhino, probably, just for the fun of it. I don't have line of sight to any other real target. That will be all shots into the Rhino.
Everything. Whew.
We got them.
I don't have. I can't smoke screen that.
See, that's one of the flaws. I don't like these stupid war gear. Maybe like the war gear stratagems do 3 times or something. I don't know. Like, why can't that one pop smoke? All the smoke's
Because
over
he
there.
wasn't. No, look, he doesn't actually have smoke launchers. Makes
Fair,
sense.
fair. Okay, well, let's put him down so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So we're going to put from the Farron of the Stars, the Silent King's staff, and the 2 men here are just going to be shooting down the table. All right, let's do the 2 big guns first. These hit on 3s. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, 1 misses.
Because he advanced?
They just, oh.
No, he did.
Scratch that. Of course, he hits on 2s.
Absolutely.
These are strength good, so they wound on. I'm hoping I had not rolled 2. I didn't look at the strength of the gun. I can't lie to you, audience. I don't know if that 2 wounds. Strength 12, not quite. He's a dynastic agent, so he doesn't get the Caesarican reroll on that. So it is AP4. It's just 6 damage.
I take 6 damage.
Down to 4. Silent King, Scepter of Eternal Glory on 2s and 3s. Strength 8. Okay, that's 3 at -3. Come on, Ceramite. That is 6 damage. Boom, boom, boom,
It
boom,
does.
boom. Can it possibly hurt anything?
Does it explode?
Dramatic effect. No. Is there anything inside?
There are.
Oh, there's homies in there.
10 Ultramarines.
Boom, boom, boom.
Only 1
Hey!
falters.
Not bad.
Oh, sorry, he's asked to be in there. Rhino? Arg, poor little Rhino.
So we lose 1 tactical marine from the plasma squad. We keep the multi-melta squad healthy at 5 with the the combi melta on the Sarge.
Correct.
That's a combat squad, I assume, right?
No, they're 2 different tactical
Oh, it
squads.
is 2 different tactical
Yeah,
squads. That's right. Yeah.
I had, for the battalion, I had to run 3.
Yes.
3 tactical squads. I believe you don't have any more shooting, my good sir.
Nope, that was it. Some pretty heavy firepower from the Necrons.
That Land Raider. Look, all the holy scripture on the Land Raider kept it alive.
Just that one big gun right off the track. Ding,
Ding.
right up. Perfectly good to go. And that will be Necron turn 1 complete. Now, primary doesn't matter yet for the objective scoring, but I did kill a unit. That's 1 whole victory point for the
bonus.
For the second primary of the
Correct.
mission.
Yeah,
there.
the bonus primary, and then you don't get Purge the Vermin. You
Not
still have
yet.
your 15 to the last, and you haven't gotten any assassination points.
Correct. So I have 1 whole victory point as we move on to turn 1 for the Ultramarines. Turn 1 for them. They will gain a command point because they control an objective, bring them back down up to 12. I'm down to 10 for the extermination protocols. This is the objective the Ultramarines control with the scouts, allowing them to gain that extra command point that they would normally get. And do you have anything to do in the command phase that you want to do in the command phase? Because you're starting in Devastator.
Yeah.
Don't do it, don't kill my immortals. Boom. So we have the Storm Talon flying way over there, and I suspect he's going to try and make an opening for his reinforcements.
That is...
After the Storm Talon come the first. They come out of the Land Raider and push forward. They disembark, move forward, and so does their captain.
Captain Sicarius.
Is it Sicarius?
Sicarius, yeah, Sicarius. Or Sicarius or Sicarus or what it now. You understand what I'm trying to say, maybe? Maybe you do.
That guy!
That dude!
And a little bit of rearranging. The whirlwind moves up onto the crater just to push that denial zone of the Veil of Darkness further in that direction.
Correct.
The tacticals that...
he hasn't come out yet. He's still in there.
So he's just
still
in
there.
So we got the librarian. That's just librarian, right?
That is the librarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just messing around with where I'm putting all these units.
Yeah, just keeping strong consideration the potential of the Veil of Darkness on the Technomancer back here, allowing him to pull up pretty much any unit nearby him other than the Triarch unit to redeploy somewhere else on the table, which could be devastating if, not taken into consideration. A couple things to note, Librarian then disembarks and takes up this position. The Land Raider Redeemer just goes up and over the difficult terrain, ends up there, just rolls over it, no problem. The attack bikes with the multi-metals fill up that role there. The scouts move back a little bit just to keep screening with the whirlwind supporting that. And then the
Master Apothecary brings back brother that died inside of the transport.
Bringing him back to life, bringing that unit back up to 5.
Correct.
And allowing the screen to thrive.
To thrive. The screen to thrive. Exactly.
And then we have the Psyche Phase. I should note that those tactical marines with the multi-melta push forward towards the scarabs.
I need to tie them out. They can't fall back and charge like wraiths, so I need to just pin them in place.
Lock them down over there.
And they are obsec, so it's not like you can take my objective away from me.
Right.
So even if I have one guy close by, and then I can do some shots. Plus, it's for no prisoners, which is kind of what I need, essentially.
Yeah. Exactly. So what are we starting with in the Psychic Phase here?
So I'm going to go ahead and do Psychic Fortress, because I do have... So I am running the tree from the Ultramarine supplement, like the Psychic tree, but he does have the relic, the Tome, which allows him to take 1 power from the from any other discipline that he has. I picked the Space Marine discipline, so he does have Psychic Fortress from that, which does give a 6-inch bubble of a 5-up invulnerable save for basically all chapter units. So it goes off on a 6. I will take it off on a 7. So that'll affect the scouts, the bikes, and essentially the Land Raider.
Well, we're going to attempt to use some of our inbuilt Blackstone, being Caesarican. Caesaricanian.
Blackstone.
And we are going to go ahead and try to dampen that empirically. The empiric dampening. So within 18 inches of any Caesarican unit on a 4-up, the power is denied.
Okay.
I go down to 9 command points to do this, and I roll a 6. So we stop Psyche Fortress.
Yeah. I am going to go ahead and actually do Scryer's Gaze.
Command points.
So I do need a 7. It goes off on an 8.
Nice.
I'm not going to gain a command point. I'm going to spend the, within 18 inches of him, a unit can reroll a hit, a wound, or a damage roll.
Oh, who's it going to be? It's like a pocket reroll.
It's like a pocket reroll within
Okay.
18 inches of him.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's like an extra CP essentially, but I'm really aiming to put it on this last cannon.
If it needs it.
Right? Because Ultramarines have a strat to just auto hit with a shot, so I'm going to auto hit, and then I'll roll to wound, and then either reroll to wound or reroll the damage. Right?
Very good. That's very good.
That's kind of like the whole little plan there.
Try and make that last cannon a lot more consistent.
Correct, yeah.
And I know, I do know the Silent King can deny psychic powers. He is too far away. He's about 28 inches away by design from the Silent King. So
I like it.
We are good to go on that one. And that should be it for the phase. We're on to shooting. Got to mention who's going to be raising what banners.
So the Apothecary will be raising this one. He loses his auras until the action is done, which will be at the end of my player turn, so it doesn't matter. And then over here, the Scouts will be putting a banner up on that objective as well.
And these should be easily completed.
Yeah. Now, I could have done it over here, but if I did, I can't charge into here. And so we'll see.
Back to the shooting phase.
So the attack bikes are going to fire into the Destroyers.
Ooh, right there. I got no defensive tech for it other than hoping you roll poorly.
There you go. You do have a 2-up save though, because you're further away, so you will have 6-up saves against Meltas.
Which should maybe
So needing 3s to hit, and Secondaries. Oh, I didn't need that.
Very good.
Needing 3s to wound, and that'll be all 4 of them.
Woo. Start taking saves on the heavy destroyer and then the guys on out front.
Okay.
So 6 up on the heavy.
Yeah.
He is going to take d6 damage.
How many wounds does he have?
4.
4 damage. Okay. Does he? Nope. And I will use my Scryer's Gaze.
Reroll, looking for 4+.
On this one.
Oh,
he goes
so
down.
He goes down. I still have 3 saves to make. And now I guess the remaining ones don't really matter. Ooh, light cover stops.
Nicely
2 of them.
done.
So we have d6 damage on a 3-wound model now.
Okay. So this is 1 multi-meltar. That's 1. I will CP reroll this.
That's a CP reroll.
Correct.
There we go. We got
another
we'll
one
say
down.
this destroyer dies because that's kind of what I said.
Then we got the bolters. 3s. Okay. 5s. No AP on these. Nothing.
Scratch that.
Sorry, they are multi-melters are heavy.
So I actually failed those 2 6-up saves. So we're
Correct.
going to go ahead and resolve those.
That
one
is
at a time.
100%. So AP 5, which
Yes.
is great. So the first one
Doesn't kill a guy. The second one
will
does.
will soak up.
So all that means is I lose 1 more destroyer, which is still. Oh, I should probably roll my reanimation protocols. Gonna roll up that reanimation protocol.
Ooh,
I roll.
my
I actually get both of them back. Oh, actually that's not true. I could have 2. I will do a reroll to see if I get the heavy guy back. I guess.
Yeah, that'd be cool actually.
I do. So I get the heavy guy and a regular
Very
guy back.
nice.
And that's 10 wounds worth for no prisoners though, even though they do come back. I guess we'll put the heavy guy back here still. I need to make some room though. Move you a little bit. All right.
That was radical. I liked it.
That was damn good reanimating.
That was really good. That was really good.
And then Skari goes down to 11 command points after the reroll and the Scryer's Gaze.
So now I'll shoot the tactical squad. So I'll shoot the bolters into the little scarabs. And the last cannon will fire into the heavy destroyers. I'll be using a single command point for the last cannon for martial precision, which means it auto hits.
That'll bring you down 1 command point.
Correct.
Now we're going to roll the wound.
Does it wound? It
Yes,
does.
it does
It is
wound.
AP 4.
AP 4, so I have a 2-up.
Correct.
It goes to a 6-up,
Yes.
which I will fail that one.
So this will be D6. Come on.
2.
No, 2 damage.
All right, this guy will be down to. Put it on that guy? I'll put it on him, I guess. Resolved the bolt guns already into the scarabs, but
Nothing happened.
They did nothing.
Yeah. Sicarius. Sicarius?
Sicarius!
Sicarius is going to shoot his artisan plasma pistol, which is always overheated,
That's
basically.
it. But he doesn't die.
But
on
it
one.
does, exactly. And it wounds.
Ooh, AP.
AP 3, I believe.
I will. Ooh. Well, I guess. Let me double check because he's shooting at something. The unit's not more than 12 away, but I have to put the wounds on him because he takes the damage. But he might be over 12 away, so I got to look at how the ablator
It's
works.
to the unit itself.
I think it should be. I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
a save anyways. It might not even matter. 3 doesn't matter anyways.
Cool. So he just takes 2 damage.
And he dies.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna reanimate. No, he's not gonna quit.
Hooray!
That is another 4 for no prisoners.
So the Landry Redeemer will shoot the assault cannon into the the Necron Warriors.
With the Reapers.
Correct. And then the 2 Hellstorm cannons are going to go into the Praetorians.
What are we doing first?
Let's do the Praetorians one. That's the fun one.
2d6.
2d6 auto hits.
Hot guns, here we go. That's a 5.
Okay, 3s. These are all AP3. 3 at AP3.
3 at AP3. All right, well, we got at least 3 guys with some cover here. And who do I want to take them from? I kind of want to take from over there first, using that there. So we'll go those 3 guys there.
Yep.
You said minus 3?
3.
5 up. That 1 guy lives, 2 die, though.
2.
So after, you know, combat shifts around, these guys they take the position of guys that die towards the shots, essentially. 4 more points for no prisoners, and let's see if they stand back up from the damage.
Yeah.
I got a 6 and a 6. There's no
1
point
comes
doing the reroll,
back.
so 1 stands up. So 1 is going to stand back up right in that spot there.
Nice.
Then the 12 shots from the assault cannon on 3s. And 3s, AP2.
So that would be 4.
I'll take the saves on the guys on the side of the obstacle over there.
Yep.
They're in the front-ish in that corner there. These are 3-up saves at -2, so they go to 5 up. I make 1. 3 are going to die. I'll just pull those 3, and that's the last shot. So reanimating, reroll the 1s.
Nice,
There's
nice.
the Warriors. 1 dies. 3 of them do go down, so I'll pull 3 of them, and I'll put 2 back. Well, I'll keep that one off, and I'll put this guy. I'll just keep this guy over here. Doesn't really matter where they go. So we are going to come to this side of the table where these tactical marines had to resolve some shots.
They're just going to shoot into the scarabs.
Alrighty.
So I have 2 multi-melter shots.
1 miss.
Cool. And it'll kill. No, it's D6 plus.
So that definitely
it'll kill one.
murders the scarab. So we're going to pull back a little bit.
The Meltagun, I will not be combi boltering it. Doesn't matter. And then 1, 2, 3 bolters.
All hit but 1.
Okay, and 3s. So that'd be 4 saves, no AP.
4 saves at no AP, so I have 6 ups. That kills another one off.
Cool.
Pull the reanimate now, looking for 5. Okay, 1 comes back.
Nice!
There's more no prisoner points. That was the one who I would have pulled from the shots, and I get to reanimate 1 of these guys.
You do.
Reanimate that guy there.
Nice. The plasma cannon is going to shoot into the Warriors. Not overcharging, just maximum number of shots.
Because it's a blast weapon. So we have
Correct.
2 hits.
And
2s.
3s. It's only strength 7. if it
Oh,
doesn't
you're not
overcharge.
supercharging,
Yeah.
correct. Okay.
So 2.
This guy kind of has to die because he took a save earlier and didn't die. He took made a 5 up, I believe. And then 1 more guy is going to auto die. Well, let's just make it this guy. Boom. Again, AP4, so even with their cover, they don't get to save that. But they have reanimation protocols. Reroll the 1 and Undying Legion, so they both
Amazing. Try it again.
They both come back. Those guys are going to reanimate further forward, though. I got to put pressure on that objective.
Yep. So now I get to go with the Storm Talon. As he flies over, he's going to strafe a couple of missile shots into the Locust Destroyers, and then he's going to hose these immortals with holy assault cannon fire.
What are we starting with?
So I'm going to do the Typhoon rocket launcher first. So it's 2 shots, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 1 at -3.
-3. That'd be 1 5-up save, which I will
Nice.
pass.
Nice. 12 into the immortals. Ooh. And 3s. So 5, 6.
And all of those immortals are in cover, so they're going to have a 2-up save, but modified by 2 here, so
Correct.
4 ups. Ooh, 2 die.
2 go down.
And then do they reanimate? They have no characters nearby to let me reroll, so I
Oh,
need
that is
5 ups.
true.
1 comes back.
Nice.
So we're going to lose these 2, but I'm just going to leave that guy there.
Yep. The whirlwind will shoot into the Praetorians, and he will be using suppressive fire, which will make them fight last, which is actually really handy.
Because that lasts the entire battle round.
Until the start of
your
my next turn, yes.
Which means if they charge in, that just cancels each other out, so they're acting as if they were in a prolonged combat, which means
I would get to fight first if
Exactly.
you charged me in your turn, basically.
it just helps keep them locked down. So you don't want to, I definitely don't want to charge something like Assault Terminators with them now. So how does this work? What do we
Okay,
got
so
going
it's
on
just
here?
2d3 shots. So how many shots?
Is it a blast?
It is blast, but it's minimum of 3.
Oh, it's not. It's one
not.
weapon. That's 2d3. Gotcha.
Correct.
Okay.
So it's four shots. I will need 4s to hit you. Because there's no
negative
oh, no,
one.
sorry, 3. There's no negative
Oh.
ones here. Just 3s to hit you. So that'd be 3. Now I did hit you, which means you are suppressed.
I am now suppressed.
And I'm strength 7 and -2 in Devastator Doctrine.
All right. So 3 is to wound at -2.
Yeah.
That's 2 when he hits. Okay. I see what's up. So I'm gonna have 4-up saves there. I will pass 1 of those saves, and it's 2 damage.
It is 2 damage.
2 damage. That does take 1 out, so we'll take out you, I suppose.
Yep.
Because I don't really have any grand plans for him yet. Does he reanimate though? 5 ups. Reroll for Undying Legion. He does not. That's it for shooting. We have charges to resolve.
Time to
now, though.
charge. The Terminators will just charge into these scarabs.
Bugs!
Yeah.
7. Nice.
Gonna try and make it in. Let's just check to see. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure I can get my
Engage.
my engagement front. The captain is also coming in as well.
Oh, he fails. I'll let you think.
I will re-roll that.
Re-rolling.
I want to try bring him in.
Ooh.
4. Is he within 5? I believe he is.
He is definitely within 5, so that'll be within an inch there. He is good to go. Excellent, and then over to these
However,
guys.
with that re-roll though, these guys might be cut out. They need a 7.
That's a 2 and a 5.
No,
That's a 5. He's kinda
those
sitting there.
scarabs are going to be free to fly around and be annoying.
That will be it for charges. We may have had a little mix-up with command points on the Ultramarine side. They are currently at 9 as far as we can remember.
Yeah, we went through them all. I'm pretty sure we.
Because I missed tracking the automatic hit one, and then but Skari had himself at 8, and I think he overcosted something that he didn't do.
Which was I was originally going to make them shoot and do the action, but I had done it with the apothecary.
Correct.
Yes, and that would have been 2 command points there.
So currently at 9 for the Ultramarines, and we're gonna fight with the captain first. Well, he's got a fancy sword.
Yeah, Talazarian Tempest Blade. So hits on 2s. He hit all the time.
Nice. And then these are strength, probably at least.
He is strength user.
Okay.
Strength 4.
So 3 swords.
It's not even unless the hold on a second.
Ooh, holding on. And they eroded it to make it a power sword.
They did indeed.
Well, to make it +1 strength.
And any 6 to wound will do D3 mortals in addition to normal damage.
I see a 6.
So that would be 3, the AP 3, and on top of that it'll be D3. So 2, and then D3 damage each for these.
Okay.
So the first one will take 3.
3.
They're 4 wounds each, aren't they?
Correct.
I will CP reroll this one.
Ooh, make it do a kill.
Yes,
that kills
that's a
one.
kill. And then D3 damage for the next one, which will be 3.
And then 2 mortal
And
wounds.
then 2 mortal wounds. So 2 will go down, and 1 will take 2 damage.
I do have the Caesarican trait against the mortal
Oh,
wounds.
that's right, that's right.
So I take 1 mortal wound. Oh, actually, there's 3 mortal
There's 3
wounds.
of them, 3 of them in total.
So I just take
Yeah.
1 less mortal wound. So there's one's down
One
to
at-
3 and 2 are dead.
Yeah.
So we'll pull you and pull you for the 2 that are dead, and then we're gonna attempt to reanimate them. Oh, and I should put a wound on someone. We're gonna put you down to 3, I think, is what I want to do. And then let's see if we can get so lucky for these scarabs to get 1 back. We do
Yeah.
get a reroll here.
That's how that works.
I do get 1 back.
Nice, very nice.
The reroll won't matter. So we're
And
gonna
that was 2 in total, so 8 more.
we'll put you right there. Base him. It will not be counter-offensive.
Okay.
Terminators.
I will spend 1 CP for Fury of the First.
Fury of the First. We have the Lightning Claws hitting on 2s and the Thunder Hammers hitting on 3s. And after Fury of the First, 7 command points for the Ultramarines.
Okay.
Hammers first.
Here we go. Hitting on 3s, rolling 1s, because Secondaries is nearby.
I want 2s.
Remember Damnos.
All right, so you get some good hits in there. These are 2s to squish.
Hitting on 2s.
Every
2 will kill 1.
So the first one will kill
One.
1 base.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 dead bases. Okay. So that's gonna go 1, 2, ooh, 3. Suppose it doesn't really matter which one I pull. So we'll go with this one.
Cool.
And then the Lightning Claws, which could just only 8 wounds left. So
That's
these Lightning
right.
Claws-
Pair of Lightning Claws. 1 attack for Lightning Claw. Really exciting. 2s to hit. Rerolling
The 1s.
the 1s thanks to Captain Secondaries.
And then these are 3 soon, but rerolling.
Correct, because they are Lightning Claws.
That's
Okay.
1 dead base and a wound.
Yeah, whoop, 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 whoop.
And then we just need
Apparently,
3 more.
the dice are going everywhere.
You got, ooh, yeah,
I
you
did.
got him just.
Woo! Spicy.
All right, so we don't have to worry about which ones we pull.
How many did I just kill?
Quite. You killed
6 of them in this turn. Okay.
Yes. And then because they can consolidate, they do get to engage on all fronts. Very, very nice for them.
There you go. Go Terminators.
Boom.
Hold the line.
And that will conclude Ultramarines turn 1. Not bad though. So engage on all fronts. That is 3 points.
I do get 3 thanks to my little flyer over here.
This table quarter, Skari just kept them exactly at the line. They're more than 6 away from the center here. The flyer obviously getting that objective or that table quarter, boom and boom over there.
I did kill 1 unit, which will bring me to 1 bonus point.
That's exactly.
However, I did score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 67 points for no prisoners in 1 turn.
In 1 turn, so we're almost at 7 points for that already. That's
I'm
definitely-
already at 7 points with the new bonus point that you
Oh,
get
yes.
after 50.
Oh, they give a that's right.
So you get a
They
bonus
changed it a
after
little bit.
50, you get a bonus after 100. So
Right.
if you do 100, you get 2 bonus.
Nice.
If you get 50, you get 1. So I'm actually at 7 no prisoners points on my first turn.
Always a good pick against Necrons,
Yeah,
especially
always.
spam.
Especially against Scarabs.
Scarabs.
There's Scarabs in there and Destroyers, especially with how Luka rolls reanimation protocols.
Which has been like a little suspicious so far. I got
I'm going to totally capitalize on that.
Oh, that not a bad first battle round whatsoever. We're gonna go on to the second battle round now, starting with the Necrons, and that'll be tactical doctrine for the Ultramarines.
Correct.
And then for the command protocols over here, because of the warlord trait on the Silent King, I chose to take the Undying Legions 2 times in a row
Ooh, very cool.
to keep them standing a little bit longer, maybe. In my command phase, it'll be nice and simple. I will actually gain a command point, so I'm going to go up to 10. Give you an idea what the command points look like as we move on to the second turn. To give people a recap of the score as we start the second turn off, before I score at the end of my command phase, I only have 1 victory point from the primary, whereas Skari is currently at 7 for no prisoners, and then 1 for the
3 for
primaries,
engage.
and then 3 for engage.
Yeah,
so the score
and
is
1 for the bonus.
11 to
1.
my
But you
1.
do have your to the last. So
Correct.
technically you still have 15 points on top of that, but you don't score it, quote unquote, till the end of the game. It's good to keep in mind because you never want to just look at the sheet. You need to remember, oh, that to the last is a thing.
Yeah, gotta keep these guys alive, all that good stuff. So now, command phase things. My will be done from the Catacomb command barge onto the Locust destroyers here, and then we're gonna do my will be done from Caesaric onto the Warriors and the Triarch because he's able to target them, and nothing needs to fall back, shoot, or charge. But we have the Technomancer who is gonna target the destroyers to bring,
Oh my goodness.
back a heavy.
Uh-oh.
Bam.
Saw that
Back.
coming.
And I'm not going to bother with the Deathless Arrive. Unfortunately, can't bring a Praetorian back with that one, so they're stuck at 8, which is not ideal. But not the worst. I can work with that. Now, scoring-wise, I am on 3 of the objectives, but not more than Skari, so I will gain 8 victory points for that.
Correct.
And movement now. It's been a bit since I started the command phase, but I must say, I'm going to do the +1 to their save. I'm actually going to do it to the Necron Warriors. They are going to get Hyper Material Blader. Any range shots against the Warriors at more than 12 away will give them light cover, because they're going to fall back onto light cover most likely. To show off some of the moves, the Destroyers fell back. Not actually retreating, but taking up this position.
They are cowards, is what they are.
I need someone to hold this objective back here without completely abandoning it. So
Cowards.
we're gonna go ahead and do that. We have our Overlord on the barge jump forward very aggressively. I'm not in
Assassinate points.
I know I'm not in love with the idea, but I do want to go for the character kill if I can. And I assume he's got an Iron Halo or something. Something.
Would hope so.
He's a captain after.
He is.
Probably
He
have
is a
Iron Halo.
captain.
We have the Praetorians be a little aggressive over in this direction. And then we're going to move the Necron Warriors some as well. I'll show you where they end up, because they're going to do like a weird, they're going to snake. How many, you got 3 models on that objective?
2 or 3, yeah.
2 or 3? Okay. Before I do the Warriors, we're going to advance these Immortals back here. We're going to go an additional 4 inches. Just changing their position like that to try and push any reinforcements a little bit further in this direction. I don't want them anywhere on this. I want them like maybe over here. It's the best I can kind of control it. But the Destroyers moving back a little bit, it gives me a little bit of leeway in that regard. So I got this a little more covered back here. The Royal Warden is going to have to do something similar. He's going to advance. I got to get him back there a little bit. He'll go an extra 6.
very nice.
We're going to keep the Warden back there. That should help out, at least for the second battle round.
Sneaky little. By the way, the Warden model is one of my favorite Necron models.
Like aesthetically or rules-wise?
Aesthetically.
Oh,
he
nice.
looks cool. I like how
Yeah.
he looks with the double super cannon. He's like a bigger immortal.
I feel like he never does anything for me. But I need him. He's
But if
so
you don't
important.
have him, every time you don't have
I know, it
him,
just
you're like,
feels it.
I wish I had him.
I know. I put him in every list I can. And you know what? The fact that he's there just prevents people like, oh, I'm not going to charge a Warriors because he can just fall back and shoot. And that's just because he's there. I shouldn't say he does nothing. I meant his gun. He always kind of whiffs that part. It's hard to get through, but I like the gun. Anyways, I got to move these Warriors. I'm just going to move forward that direction, come closer this direction.
I love that you can string out with Necrons, because when they die, and then they reanimate, you can kind of put them wherever you need.
Yeah, you can always fix the coherency.
You can always
if
fix
need
the
to.
coherency, which is really handy.
Yeah, the reanimation protocol rules are suspicious, but they work well enough.
Suspiciously good.
I gotta figure out where I want the Silent King to do. I gotta take this guy out too. There's a lot of things like I've gotta kill for this turn to work out well enough.
I'm glad I'm making you think, Luka, with my fun,
Right?
my fun firstborn
my
Space Marine list.
My first turn of shooting just like bounced right off the Ceramite, so I gotta make the second one count. These guys, I don't really know. I want them to like be annoying with them, but I don't want those melta guns free to fire, so I'm just gonna, I guess, charge them. Even though that's what you wanted, I still kind of want that too. There we go.
There they go.
There we
Little
go.
scarabs!
We'll end there, I think. And then the last thing to move.
Last but not least, he just had to sit there on his pulpit and tell everyone what to do.
Mr. King! Let's go. We're just gonna move the king a little bit. We're gonna kind of keep him around this area here, just providing fire support and protecting the warriors a little bit as well. Oh, I got a Technomancer as well. We need him to go like right there. It's all good. Cool. Now we'll come over to this side and we're gonna go into the shooting phase. We are gonna spend a command point and illuminate them with the solar pulse.
Ah, sad.
They're going to not benefit from cover.
Ah, sad.
They're going to sit there and take all of these shots. So the way this works, I pick an enemy unit in my shooting phase, I illuminate them with a solar pulse, and then any Necron unit that goes to fire at them, they don't receive the benefits.
Which would have been nice to have the crazy
yes.
0+ saves
It's
with nice
lovely to
subject
have
rounds.
that, right? Start with the Praetorians. I said there was 8 earlier. It was actually 9 because I reanimated. They're going to put their Rods of the Covenant into the Terminators. They already have +1 hit, so I guess Will of the Triarch is kind of pointless.
Because you reanimated one of them.
That's right.
And you can't reanimate them with the
3 and
techno
5.
guy.
I was counting for some reason like that guy is one, I suppose, but there is 8, so there's gonna be 16 shots of the Rod of Covenants into the Terminator Assault. Right, they're only Assault 1. These are hitting on 2s with the rods. Boop, 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 boop. We have a miss, and then these wound on 3s. Boop, boop, boop. No rerolls though because they're dynastic agents. 5 wounding hits. -3 AP.
I will start to put them on some storm because they're -3, right?
These are
Same
correct.
as them, right?
They're -3. He's
Yeah,
-4, and they're -2.
Yeah. So I'll start with the lightning claws. So they have their 2-up save, which will go up to a 5-up
right to
save.
their Crux Terminatus.
And there's 5 of them.
Correct.
So I have to do 4 at a time because they have 3 wounds each.
yes.
So 5-ups.
You're gonna make.
None.
Ooh, that kills 2 of
They
them.
both go down. And then I will make one 4-up here. No. And he takes 2 damage. And I will. Yeah, that's fine. Boop. Let's go, Terminators. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's go with these Necron Warriors firing next. I'm going to have what looks to be 11 of them able to fire. That guy won't have line of sight nor range.
Yep.
And then that will be into the Terminators, the Assault Terminators. It'll be 22 shots. I'll use a command point here on Disintegration Capacitors. 6 is to hit with the Gauss weapon, is an automatic wound.
Nice.
Just hit, it will be done. We have 1 6. So that's the wound because of the stratagem. And then a few misses.
Rerolling.
Ground on the stars, reroll. Boom, 2s. Hey, 2 more wounds.
Nice.
3's to wound with 1 reroll because I'm Caesarican.
Nice.
Hey,
That's a decent amount.
that's not bad at all. 18 at -2.
18!
The Storm Shields give him a 1+ save.
Oh
so
my gosh.
3-up saves against this.
18 of them.
18 of them.
3 pluses.
Ooh, boy.
1 will go down. Another will go down. And 1 will have 2 wounds remaining.
Okay.
The Sergeant has 2 wounds remaining. Plap.
And these 3, we're supposed to be firing at those tacticals over there.
Correct.
The only ones that have line of sight. And range. 2s to hit. Re-rolling. We have 1 automatic wound.
Nice.
And 3s. I already used my re-roll, so we have 5 wounding hits at AP2.
5 4-ups because of the cover.
I do kill 1.5.
Yep. 1 and 1 goes down. 1 and 1 takes a wound.
Over to the Technomancer, he'll fire a Staff of Light and see if that can't take him out. It's
Yep.
it's Assault 3. It's gonna have to get through 2 wounds though, so it's not ideal. We have, all right, we got a hit.
Nice.
And it wounds AP2, I believe, or AP3. Either way, it's a damage. No, he's got a Storm Shield.
He does.
He is A-okay. Let's get these Immortals out of the way. There are, what,
4 of them.
3 that could see? And we're gonna go ahead and fire those. They hit on 4s because he's flying. And re-roll because I'm Caesarican. 1 wounding hit AP2.
Cool. 5 up.
Alright, you're good.
That's where my...
Let's go. Our Barge firing everything into the attack bikes.
Nice.
Assault 4 with the staff on 2. 6s are good. Oh! 3 1s? Oh well.
And Tesla?
Yeah, that's right. It's 3 hits.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
1 reroll
Okay.
and 2 wounds at AP2.
Cool. They can't take cover, so it'd be 5s.
That's 4 damage.
It's a 1 dead bike.
Takes a bike out.
Kabla.
And then we have the ghost cannon underneath. Hit on 2s, they all hit, and wounding on 4s. Or unless it's strength 6, I don't think it is though. Doesn't really matter what the strength is, roll 2 ones.
Cool.
D3 damage. It'll deal 2.
Nice.
2 remaining wounds on that attack bike. Not bad, buddy. Not bad. Putting
That was
work in.
actually pretty good.
That was really good, yeah. I gotta get that guy.
Where has my power armor gone? I don't know. Maybe we didn't bring a tech marine, so therefore I didn't bring any power armor.
We're gonna go with the Silent King now. He's gonna put all of his shots into the Storm Talon.
Yes, go Talon.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna be a hero, but we gotta get rid of the little guy. Let's do the 2 big shots from the Menhir.
Yep.
2s. 3s actually. This is flying.
Sad.
They both hit. That's really good.
Yep.
3s to wound.
Yep.
They both wound.
AP 4.
AP 4, I believe.
Well, does he die?
Boom. Does it crash and burn?
No.
No. He just
Sad.
he may not even be dead. He just took
He just-
he took enough damage to fly away.
He just flies away.
If
Yeah,
anyone's
sure,
curious-
that's he. Yes, let's just say that.
Those are 6 damage each. That was 12 damage.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good roll.
Fortunately, I can't quite get him. I have nothing in range to fire at him. He's a little too far away and out of line of sight. So the Apothecary is going to heal him and bring him back to full. A little sad. Probably shouldn't have shot him. I almost got him. Anyways, we're going to go all the destroyers. Let's do. Let's gun this guy down in cold blood, maybe. Let's go with the big destroyer, the heavy destroyer, into the
Yep.
Land Raider Redeemer.
Yep.
And we are going to put. We're going to spend 2 command points on extermination protocols here for full
nice.
rolls on the wound rolls. Put everything in the Land Raider.
Okay, well, I will definitely be blowing smoke again.
Popping smoke, bringing
That's right.
you down to 7. I have
6, down to 6.
You're at 6.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and start with the heavy gun. It's on a 3. Wounds on a rerollable.
Oh,
Ah!
but I'm going to save against this now.
No, you should still have a 6 up.
Oh,
Because
that's true.
nothing
Yeah,
changed,
that's right. That's right. Again, second time's a charm.
No, very close. Would you like to re-roll it?
Nah, that's fine.
3d3 damage.
That's
Boom, boom,
fine.
boom.
That's fine.
7 damage.
7. So 3, 4.
All right, destroyers. 3s because -1 hit.
Yeah.
1s because of the destroyers. A couple misses.
Okay, okay.
And 5s to
With
wound.
rerolls, because you are amazing.
I got 4 wounds in there.
Nice.
4 rerolls. Makes it 1 more. So 5 saves at -3.
These are on 5s. Come on, Land Raider.
That is. Oh, he's going down.
He's just gonna die.
Does he explode?
Does he blow up and make it hard for me? No. Thank.
That would have been
goodness.
amazing, though.
That would have been.
That's why I wanted to try and get lucky and
Blap.
take out the bike. So that's the only way I could have killed the bike there. Well, that's gonna bring it right to charging. I have no other shooting to do. We're gonna go with our command barge. Yeah, we'll do the Praetorians first into both targets. Now we're gonna remember they're suppressed, so they do not actually get to fight first, but they're gonna charge anyways because they want glory. They do have fly. That will be a command point reroll. I'm gonna go down to 5.
Yep.
I will make it to him, but not both. So
okay.
I need. That's a
He
little
will
better.
make it with that, I think.
Then the Catacomb Command Barge will declare charge against both targets as well. No rerolls available to me though.
Here he
However,
comes.
7 should be good. There we go. And then I'll have on the other side, Kays can't quite see it, but on the other side of the train, we're going to charge the Ultramarines.
There you go.
Any Overwatch?
No.
And they will go 6.
Nice. Pull something off.
Boom. Charging in like so. We are going to probably fight. We'll probably just fight over here. We'll go with the Praetorians. They're the best for the job here.
The Praetorians can't attack yet, my good
That's
son.
right. Of course, I literally just said that 10 seconds ago on camera. We'll go with the. I honestly don't really care about too much of this at all here. I'll go with the Overlord first.
Yep.
Let's try and put the Captain down, or at least put some damage into him. These are attacks from the
You're just
staff.
putting it all into the captain?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 miss, and then these wound on 3s.
Nice.
3 wounds, -2.
Cool. 4 ups.
Iron Halo.
Iron Halo.
Just 2 damage.
2 damage. He's alive.
Would you like the counter-offensive?
No.
No, there's no point. I guess I'll go with the scares then. Just surround them, like so. And then 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 attacks with bugs.
Nice.
And here are all of the bug attacks, hitting on, I think, 4s, but 6s automatically wound. 'Cause
Yes.
They got the mandibles.
Because
5s to wound. We'll get an additional 3 wounds in there, so 7 in total.
wounds on them.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Good call, good call. I got 1 more reroll. It doesn't help.
Okay. 3 ups.
I kill
was the
one
one.
guy. One guy's power armor gives in to all the bugs.
Ga-ga!
And then I'll just consolidate, pile in, I guess. Try and surround them completely. You might as well attack back.
Well, I'm going to go with my
yeah.
Terminator.
You can go with the Terminator, that's fair.
He will Fury of the First himself.
1 command point for
Hi-ya!
+1 to hit, back to hitting on 3s.
And he will be hitting your Praetorians.
Stop Praetorians. Go.
So needing 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s.
We got 1 miss.
I will
I guess everyone that goes through is pretty
CP
good.
reroll. No. 3 to wound.
3 to wound. That's
That'd
3.
be 3 of them.
Minus 2.
2, yeah.
They have 5 up saves. I make 1 and fail 2. Boop, boop, boop. So that's 2 that die.
Yep.
Let's go with you.
1, 2,
And
3, 4 wounds.
And you, I guess. Do they reanimate though? Oh, I got the
You
Undying
get a
Legion.
reroll though.
Oh, one comes back. Undying
Nice.
Legion saves me a model. And I would like that model to be over here. All I really have left is this. So I'm going to have you stay there. You're going to pile a little bit closer. I'm going to put these 4 onto the captain.
Yep.
Captain Sicarius. And then these 3 will be attacking the Terminator. 3 attacks each into the Terminator first on 2s.
Nice.
1, 2 misses. And these are 3 to wound. That is, there's no reroll for them.
6.
So 6.
What's the AP on these?
Minus 2 or 3. Sorry, that's,
Cool.
I know it's
We'll
not.
figure it out.
Oh, he's died.
2 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes down.
And then we had the other 4, which would be 12 attacks, into the captain. 2s.
Nice.
3s. No rerolls. We have 6 on him as well.
Okay.
Iron.
Holy roll!
Oh, he's
Hooray!
alive. He is still kicking.
Ah, yes, go!
He might as well straight
Yeah,
back.
take this, you filthy Xenos.
Is it the Praetorians?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited about this right now.
They hit wound on
Strength
4s.
5. Winning on 4s, these are AP 3 though.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
6s are good. We have 3 wounds.
3.
3 wounds, and then that's no save, so D3 damage, 1 at a time.
Okay, Kato. 1.
down.
Cuts another one down. And 1 with a wound.
All right, 1 with wound. So the 2 that die, I'm gonna pull.
It's another 4 wounds for me.
That's true. You, and that will still be coherent if no one reanimates. So we'll go with those 2. There's a wound up here.
Okay.
Reanimate. Oh, you better believe.
Oh my goodness.
No, just the one.
Thank goodness.
Almost lost the boat, dude. We're gonna have you. Oh, because now it's.
You have to be
6.
incoherent,
Now I
yeah.
have to be coherent. That's the thing with reanimation protocols. Like you're very flexible. And, maybe over here. So it'll be triangle there, then there within 2, and then triangle over there.
Yep.
And then the tacticals
Against the Scarabs. 1, 2, and then the Sergeant that got charged and has a chainsword. Needing 3s.
We might have to do the chainsword separately because it's got AP.
Well, he's doing all of his attacks with the chainsword.
Yeah,
So
from the
hit there.
tacticals, I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. So he hits with 2. He has AP. So 2 at AP 1.
2 at AP1.
And then regular ones. And nothing.
Okay.
Just 2.
AP1, so actually I was gonna roll the dice, but it's no save. So down the wound over there. And that fight is resolved. And from
Well,
there,
no morals for me.
no morels from me.
You have killed the Terminators and their ride.
I did. I killed exactly what I wanted to kill. That's okay. I almost got a little bit of extra. I got a little greedy with that one, but yeah, we.
You got 2 kills.
Yeah.
So I need to try and kill 2 things to. Oh no, 3 because you killed the Storm Talon.
I killed. Yeah, that's 3 for the battle round.
3
for the scoring.
for yes for
That's-
your bonus. You get max
Exactly.
out your bonus this battle round.
Not
for
too
3.
bad at all. And then scoring wise, at the end of my turn, purge the vermin. I have 2 table quarters with no enemy units in them,
Yes.
and that's 4 victory points.
Correct.
Hard to get to the character. No points for assassinate. So I got
No sir.
my to the last is still standing strong, and yeah, we're good. We're gone to the second half of the battle round
Yeah.
here. For the
You
Ultramarines.
have 5 command points. I have 4, which I will go up to 5 because I do hold the objectives, and I do get 8 points for my primary as we move into battle round number 2. Turn number 2 for the Space Marines.
5 command points each. In the command phase here, like Skari mentioned, he'll have 8 victory points for holding 2 of the objectives, not more than the Necrons, at the end of it. And then also scoring at the end is 2 victory points for the banners raised on these 2 Imperial
Correct.
objectives.
Kato will give himself objective secured because he can pick a character or a core unit to get it,
All right,
and he's
nice.
going to pick himself.
Good, why not?
Yeah. I will fall back with Kato,
Ooh.
and he was just going to go
Wait,
in.
isn't it Sicarius?
Kato Sicarius.
Oh, it's first.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
I will spend a command point on cut them down. I have 3.
Plus the Lord.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't
it's
pick a
for each-
unit.
It's for each
yeah.
model.
So that's 1 command point and 1
Correct.
six. He gets cut down as he falls back.
Sad. Hold
Scar-
on one. That's before he moves. He moves away though.
Oh yeah, he technically dies right
So
there.
let me just check something. You got him.
he gets
But I
cut
need
down.
to fall back, so because I need to be able to shoot you.
Yeah, no choice.
So it was
Yeah.
like it was a risk I had to take. But you do go down to 4 command points.
We got to make room for the cheap apothecary. He's got work to do this turn.
He definitely does. So they're just gonna Scootsy back here. I want to make sure that that king doesn't really get to see me very easily.
Yeah, you don't want to lose them.
Correct.
He's got a lot of 2 damage shots.
The apothecary is going to run forward. There
Nice.
you go.
11 inches, very fast.
That's exactly what I need.
That's a good spot. That's a great.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and safe.
Because
there.
then he can do this here.
And then he heals back up to
And
full,
then-
and we'll get an extra bite.
perfect.
You leave my Locust Destroyers alone, sir.
He will heal the bike and then bring the
it
bike back. Hooray!
Feels bad, but I get it. Necron stuff.
The librarian's gonna move up.
With the librarian, the scouts break into the industrial ruin here, this chemical facility thing.
They do.
And then reinforcement step, the Vanguard veterans show up with their chaplain.
Correct.
As in addition to, I couldn't
The
screen
land speed
out-
of storm.
Yeah, I couldn't screen him out too well. I should have tried that. I focused so heavily over here that I didn't know this is the only opening, but then I forgot over there.
He's just here for my engage.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
two,
pretty
that's,
much all
he
it
just
is.
gave you 2 victory
Yeah,
points.
yeah,
which
that's
is nice.
literally what it is. Yeah.
Psychic Phase.
Psychic Phase.
Everything else is staying where it is because it needs to screen against the Veil of Darkness, which is always a threat.
Correct. I will use my. So it'll try to do the Psychic Fortress.
Fortress.
First and foremost.
Boop, boop, boop.
It goes off on a 7. You can always use a stratagem after you
True.
deny. Then
That's
you can
right,
use
yeah.
a strat if you really want to.
I'll try and deny that with Caesarican, Silent King, and I roll an 8. I do.
You do.
That's my one unbind. That's my one deny the with.
Very cool. Then I will do the. I will now Skari's Gaze.
You
And
got
it goes
it.
off on a 7.
I'm not gonna.
Cool.
Damn
So I
it.
will give myself a command point.
Ah, good. So you're up to
6. Over here, we got 3 little pistols firing into some scarabs.
Bugs.
Pow, 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 pow.
One hit.
One hit.
3 to wound.
Don't laugh at my pistol, good sir. Over here, we got the plasma cannon
And the bolt guns probably.
and the bolt guns.
They did
No,
not
they're,
move, so
they're
we can
not
rapid
gonna.
fire.
They're gonna just. No, I'm not gonna shoot here because I want to
Yeah.
hold on to this objective.
Scary to because
I'm going to just shoot into your king with the plasma cannon.
the Silent King.
That's right.
D3. 3
shots.
Supercharged or no?
No.
We hit. Oh, good call. 1 hit.
1 hit and 1. It's just you're gonna heal it anyway unless you. So
I take 2 damage.
just one. Just one.
You said not supercharged.
Yeah, so it's going to heal after anyway. So
Living
that's
metal.
all he can do. So the last cannon is going to shoot into the heavy destroyers, and all the bolters are going to shoot into these Praetorians.
And then the bolt comes in then.
Yep.
All right, what do we start with? Las cannon.
I'll start with the last cannon. I'm just going to spend a command point to auto hit.
Oh yes, the
Correct.
I can't
The
remember
tactical
what it's
precision,
called. Tactical precision.
or whatever that's called.
Wounds on a 3.
Hi-ya!
That is a
It
wound.
does. AP 3
3.
this time.
Now they are in some light cover. I'm gonna put that on the heavy destroyer in the. Nah, I can't afford. I'm like dumb me. He's like the only model on the objective, so we'll put it on like one of the other guys in cover.
Yep, makes sense.
We fail. D6 damage.
D6 damage.
Ah, it
will
doesn't
kill
matter
him.
then. Okay, so this guy dies, and then I will attempt to reanimate that guy.
Yep.
5.
You still get a reroll too.
I
but
do,
it
but it
doesn't
won't matter there.
4 little bolter shots.
Yeah, they all move.
Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo.
Got
2 hits.
2 hits and 5.
5s to wound with regular bolters, 1 at AP 1.
We got 4 up save on that one guy.
Nice.
He saves it.
So the librarian's going to lob a crack grenade into the Praetorians. Hiya!
Hit.
Hiya!
No.
No. The scouts are going to shoot a whole bunch of pistols into the Praetorians and a crack grenade. So 4 little pistols. 1 hit. Nothing. And a crack grenade. Hits. And wounds. AP 1.
AP1. 4+ save. We are going to fail that, and that will kill this guy off.
Cool.
Boop. And then that's it for their shots. So maybe, just maybe, he can reanimate. Nope, not quite.
Not today.
After the Scout Squad, the Whirlwind.
The whirlwind will fire now, just shooting everything into the Praetorians.
And we're going to suppress them.
That's right, with 1 CP, so 2 D3 shots.
Not bad. 5.
There you go. Needing 3s to hit. You are suppressed.
Look at me. I can't fight.
And 3s to wound. These are all AP 1, I believe.
No cover for them where they stand.
Nope, just AP 1.
So both fail. That's 2 dead.
Correct.
Ooh, well, let's see if we can't save some face there and bring one of them back. We got a
Maybe.
reroll. Yes.
Nice.
One comes back. So we're going to lose these 2. And we're going to reanimate this guy back here.
I like it.
My big multi-melt.
Okay, I'm going to silence Gilliman them so they can reroll 1 hit roll of a 1.
Yes.
Because they're not a troop battlefield roll.
Right.
I'm going to start with the four multi-meltar shots.
So those are into the destroyers.
Correct, and all the bolters into the Praetorians.
All right, multi-melters, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
3s.
So multi-meltars.
We get 2 rerolls.
I will. No, just one.
It's each. It should be each hit
Is
roll
it each one?
Yes.
It says correct. Yeah.
Very
Scions of Gulliman.
Very valuable.
I do. You know what? I'm okay with that. 3s to wound.
That is
Hey, hey, good job.
6+ save because it's AP4 and
Correct.
I don't make that. That's gonna be D6 damage.
Hiya!
5. So that's gonna take out this. It doesn't really matter who. We'll say this guy. Sure.
Nice.
Does it come back to life? You better believe he might actually. He got 2 5. No, it's drop die. Oh, I hate that's a 6. It's a drop die. But I called before it landed. Oh, he comes back to life.
I love Luka. Good job.
Undying Legions go. Boom. We'll have you a little bit further forward, I guess, because why not?
Yeah.
You know what? Is there any more shooting after this?
No.
Then yeah, I'll go there. The bolt guns and the
The
Praetorians.
Praetorians.
Miniguns. Bam, bam, bam. No. Oh, everything hits.
Needing 5s.
AP1.
Correct. That'll only be 2.
So 4 pluses. I will pass both with double 5.
Nice.
So for shooting at the start of the charge phase.
Correct. I will commanding oratory.
Is that
for
2
canticles of hate. It's 2 CP.
2 command points. Bring the Ultramarines
Down to 1.
But allows him to automatically inspire his 1 litany. Out of phase, which is really good.
So I do get to shoot here. I mean, the heavy bolter's going into the Praetorians, and then the little frag launcher's going into the Immortals.
Immortals.
Heavy bolter.
1, 2 hits.
Cool. And 4s. 1.
Put that on this guy who's in cover. And, oh, he dies. He takes 2 damage.
Nice.
Does he reanimate? Reroll. Yes, okay.
Excellent.
I will just reanimate him
D6, 24.
back here also.
Okay, so D6 shots from the Cerberus launcher. Ooh, that's a 6. 3s to hit.
Okay, dope.
Okie dokie. And 5s to wound your Immortals. That's 3 at -1.
No, my AP 0.
AP 0, it's not assault. 2 ups.
2 ups then.
Yeah.
I will save all of them.
Nice.
Then he does the litany.
Then he
now.
does his litany.
Now it's charge.
Now it's charge. I am going to charge the chaplain. Actually, no. We'll do the Vanguard first.
Into
the Lord.
just the Overlord. Okay.
Just the Lord.
Into the Catacomb Command
Hiya!
Power with a +2. That's a 6.
I will spend a CP
Last
reroll.
CP to reroll this.
Let's try make it in, lads.
It's the same roll.
Nope. The hero chaplain of the hour. He doesn't
7?
either.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was. Womp womp womp.
Fair, okay.
Carefully laid plans.
Carefully laid plans.
Carefully laid.
Excellent.
Very good. Very good.
And then over here, the scouts will try to jump in as well.
No! Get out of here.
Go, scouts, go.
I don't have enough attacks to cut through their worthless bodies.
Go, scouts, go. And then this guy's going to charge the
Lance
Immortals.
Peter, what?
Go, Lance Peter Storm. Hail Mary. No, it
No.
didn't work.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's it. Let's just do some charges. Go, scouts! Yeah, I believe they're all AP1 at least.
Oh, they might be.
The combat blades? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to charge him a librarian as well.
Oh, yeah, bring him in. Oh, he's ready to
He's
fight.
going to come in too.
Hello, buddy.
You might as well, you know. Nothing else is going my way. Let's just have some fun. Chainsword. Excellent.
They all hit.
Needing 5s.
Yes, sir. That's a
One.
wound. 4 up save.
Yep.
That's a save.
And then all the regular attacks with no AP. With 5s as well. These are no AP. Just another one.
Off the hull. 3+.
Nice.
Will not counter offensive, so the librarian gets to go with his force staff.
That's right. 4 attacks, weapon skill 3.
Nice.
And
Strength
strength 7,
6.
but it's so 4s. Nope.
1. Oh,
Nothing
damn.
today.
All right, that's a lot of ones. All right,
all good.
Today is a hard day for the Ultramarines. We're going to go ahead and fight with bugs over here. That
Yes,
should
sir.
be the same amount of attacks I had before. 24. All right, let's go with the bug attacks. These hit on 4s, and 6s are good.
Yes,
We
sirree.
have 6 wounding hits,
Nice.
and the wounding on 5s. 3 more, but we get a reroll versus Erican. We got
Yep.
mastercrafted bug mandibles.
4 more?
There you go, an extra one. There you go.
10 in total.
10 wounding hits with the scarabs.
That's right. Power
Power
armor
armor.
says 2
Oh.
of them go down.
Okay, sure.
Bop, bop.
There's too many bugs.
The sergeant with his chainsword.
We hit.
He hits twice, and he needs 3s. He
Oh,
kills one.
Kills the bug.
Hooray!
No save against that. It's a chainsword. I get 4 or 5 ups. I
You-
thought
close.
I did.
Close. And he's just going to pile in this way.
You can get closer to that scarab that he was closer to initially, but abandoning the objective, though he wasn't in range of it anyways. so-
Yeah, I couldn't. I needed the AP to get 4 more, no prisoner points.
Exactly, yeah. We're gonna come over to here. Our Lord, he's got 4 attacks into, I want to try and take out that Librarian. He's got no, well, it doesn't matter, that's only AP2 anyways. 2s to hit the Librarian.
Yep.
Nice, okay, good martial prowess, buddy, I like that.
I like it.
3s to hurt him, and it's 4 at -2.
5 ups.
He dies.
He will go down.
Alright, so he gets
Blah, dead.
assassinate. No morale to do as we come to the end of this turn here. Go overview of scoring. We got engaged on all fronts, 3 of the table quarters
That's right.
because of the Land Spear Storm. So
Correct.
that's 2 points for that. And what else were you going for on your side for points? No prisoners. You're like at 10 or 10 points already.
Something crazy. I got another 21 this turn. No, 26.
Okay.
So it should be 12 points for no prisoners as it stands right now.
Not bad at all.
Or close to.
Then banners we got on the previous turn.
Yep.
At the end of my turn, I have no real scoring to do. And Skari unfortunately didn't kill any units, so he doesn't get that points for the primary. This battle.
Correct. I wonder why, Luka.
I get that.
The Ultra, as soon as the captain died, they all like lost heart. They're like, this is like Damnos all over again.
All right, we're battle round 3. Are you staying in the tactical doctrine or going to the assault doctrine?
Yeah, we'll do assault doctrine. All right, might as well.
I got no choice but to change my protocol. The next one for the 3rd round is Vengeful Stars. We will choose that first directive there. Currently 5 command points to none for the Ultramarines. Well, I overcommitted a little bit over here for some of the auras, but I wanted to be aggressive and knock those Terminators out of there, so I'm going to suffer a little bit on my auras this turn. The Silent King can give his My Will Be Done to the Warriors, but that's about it. The Barge cannot target the Praetorians, and then nothing else is in range for the Barge to give +1 to hit through, so it is what it is there. We are going to have, is there anything, well, the Silent King would heal his wound because of Living Metal now. There's nothing else to heal anywhere else. The Technomancer is going to put the armor on the Material Ablator on the Warriors again.
Yep.
Nothing needs to fall back, shoot, and charge. We are going to have the Technomancer reanimate one of the destroyers. Because of coherency, I do have to place him back here because it'd become a unit of 6 now. So I got triangles. There's no point in using the Deathless Arise. We are going to go ahead and crack the Resurrection Orb, trying to bring back some of the Praetorians. We're missing 6. Never mind, it requires it doesn't need core or anything, it just requires a dynasty keyword or the Caesarican keyword. They're not Caesarican, they're dynastic agents. So I hate Praetorians so much, dude. They have like no synergy.
Lichguard would have been better.
Lichguard would have been, I include them because they fit with the Silent King theme. But man, it's just even playing with it kind of.
Then again, it's not like it matters in this game.
No, that's exactly. I'm not complaining that I need it to win. It's just there's like I hate it when there's no synergy. It just bothers me. Regardless,
it would be cool if he had like some way to reanimate them or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be kind of neat.
So there's no point in orbing there, and then we're gonna go on to movement. So I think that's where we're at. So the Praetorians are gonna be aggressive and move forward. You're stuck there. I mean, I'm just gonna shoot those guys, I guess, and maybe charge out of there. But I'd have to like roll perfectly to kill them. And then we are going to figure out what to do with all this mess back here. You have nothing else in reserve, so I can
No, that's it. I'm done with my reserves.
I can be a little more.
I don't have any Phobos or any Primaris Marines that could like guerrilla tactics or something, which is why Primaris is so good. But
yeah, because they can just go back into reserve and all that fancy stuff. I love the infiltrators. I love all the Phobos stuff's really useful for that. These guys are going to advance 5+3 for an 8-inch move. Okay, so we're going to end up here with them after their advance. We're going to go ahead and advance the other Immortal Squad. And we're going to go -2 though to their movement, so they're only moving 3+5, so they're going to go up to 8.
Very cool.
They're going to go right towards that objective. Yes, and they're just going to tow the terrain too, just in case. I don't think there's a threat to them, but just in case. It's going to move up forward like that. We're going to have the Royal Warden just move his like 6. We're not going to go into the terrain. We're just going to hang out near them though, because we want lookouts, sir. The Technomancer, we're going to end up veiling them, but that's later on in the movement phase. We do that. And I got to figure out, that's actually kind of, hey, we're just going to move these guys forward to get in range to shoot their guns. And that's that. Taking up that position.
The giant destroyer wing of doom!
Right, the flying V of doom, yeah. We're going to have the Technomancer activate the Veil of Darkness, bringing himself and these Necron Warriors into a better position to light up the backfield and ensure the Ultramarines can't push back on their objectives. Boom!
Zap!
Veiling to that area of the battlefield, more than 9 away from all the Ultramarine units, including the Sergeant back there.
Correct.
And I should note, I forgot to talk about scoring, but I hold 4 of the objectives, which means
Yeah,
I get 12
because I
points
wasn't
for that.
able to get OBSEC back onto here.
Keeping a few of them back because they won't be able to get in range to fire their Reapers, which means the Silent King will move forward in this position, keeping one of them in here on the objective and pushing forward. That's it. We're on to the shooting phase, and we are going to start this very, very exciting phase off with the Praetorians, I guess, firing at the Vanguard veterans.
I like it.
I don't care about the +1 to hit here. I'm just going to go 3s to hit. Oh, there's a 2. These wound on 3s. 1 wounding hit, minus, I believe, 3.
Okay, I'll just put it on a Storm Shield.
Shield. You are, it's a dead Marine.
Feel no pain.
Oh, Doctor.
Nope.
Oh,
One dead guy.
One dead guy.
Come up. Where is the shield?
You got 3 right in that little triangle there.
There he is.
And then the
Come on, Space Marines.
the Overlord has no choice but to put all shots into the scouts.
Use your faith as armor.
This is the voltaic staff into the scouts. We have 2 hits, no Tesla. 3s to wound at -2, so 1 wound at -2.
Cool, I'll put it on a guy in the cover.
Boop, boop.
He is okay.
The Gauss Blaster, Gauss Cannon, I should say, and 3s at 1 wound at -3.
Cool.
Same
In the
guy
cover as well.
Oh, he's alive! That's a 6.
Woo!
And we're gonna go ahead and fire these Necron Warriors. We're gonna put all the shots we can into that tactical squad there, just keep them as a non-option as much as we can. We are gonna have 12 of them in range to fire, hitting on 2s. We're re-rolling 1s because they're near the Silent King.
They are indeed.
Well, it's re-roll all hit rolls, but it's only 1s that miss.
Nice.
There's 2 wound with an AP of 2. I'll re-roll 1 of those. That wounds.
Yep. So we start with the 2 that are within 3 of these obstacles. So it's 4 wounds.
Yep, they have 4 saves.
2 ups to 4 ups.
So that's. Oh, wow. So I was thinking about using the stupid command point. Obviously, it would have been worth it.
So 1 goes down.
1 goes down.
Oh, if they soak up all this damage, I'll be extremely excited.
1 more. Is he left? Oh, he's tanking it. Oh, wow. He's really tanking it. Hey, he goes down.
Goes down.
Boom.
So that's 2 of them.
Boom, boom. And then the rest are 5. There's only 1 left.
Yeah, just 1 left.
All right, well.
He takes
we
1
might as
damage.
well put on the plasma cannon. Now, I would like to point out that, yes, I forgot about the extra AP on 6s to wound. It doesn't matter. It's all good. We are going to go over to here. These destroyers are going to fire. We're going to put the big guy into the bikes, because why not? Maybe we'll get lucky, get a bike
Correct.
for that. And then the 5 remaining destroyers will pump shots into the Vanguard veterans.
Also makes sense.
I'll spend 2 command points on extermination protocols. All right, big gun. Here we go. Hit. That's a what?
Toughness 5.
He's rank 12 or 14.
Does 3? Yeah, 3d3 damage.
Let's see
Could
what kills.
be 3 damage.
We got him.
No,
Boom. He is deatomized.
Wait, how many wounds is that?
Oh, that's right. You got a doctor. That
3,
is
4, 5,
6
6
wounds. Can you roll 3 6s?
Come on, little doctor!
Stranger Things?
No.
He does go down. We have the destroyer shots on. These are still 3s. Rolling 1s though, because they're destroyers. They like to do that. And
They
we
do.
have
They
3
like
misses.
they like murdering things.
The more they kill, the better they are.
Murder!
3s to wound. There's a 3 over there with the full reroll.
Because they murder.
We got 5,
Murder.
10, 12 wounding hits. I like to note there's no 6s in there. 2 storm shields, which
2
is 4
storm
pluses.
shields. That's right.
And they're also near the doctor.
Yeah.
So that's, double save, very good. Here we go, let's just keep this chain going. Okay, double fail.
Okay, so
the
D3.
first guy is gonna suffer 1 wound.
So he's going to soak up the second one.
You have a doctor.
I know, but they're 2 wounds each. So roll the second one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right?
So that's
3.
3, yeah.
So 3 on the first guy.
Doctor save. He dies.
So 2 of them. 1 of them dies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go up.
And then we have the other
the storm shields.
Other one. So that's a pass, fail. So
Okay.
it's gonna
How
be
much damage?
3.
3.
And doctor.
Doctor. Doctor. He goes down.
He does go down. Boom, boom.
And then how many do you have left?
He goes down.
He goes down. Blah,
And
blah.
then this guy is gonna have some cover as well. So he'll
That's
have
right.
5 ups against -3.
He does.
He will. Okay, that's a.
How much
fail.
damage?
1.
5 up again. Nope, he fails again.
Oh wait, and then he dies.
Cool.
I guess it would have killed him no matter what. And then we have this guy out in the open all on his own.
He needs to take 4 of them.
4 6s incoming. No, not quite.
He goes down. Dead.
And onto the king. We're gonna put the Farron of the Stars and the Silent King himself into
Yep.
the chaplain because he doesn't have focus anymore.
Ouch.
And we're gonna put the 2 men here firing backwards into that line spear storm. The Menhir. Okay.
One hit.
That's 1 hit. I'm gonna command. How many wounds does it have?
Yes.
It's got 7 wounds. I'll command point that. There it is.
Excellent.
And it wounds at no save, so 6 damage.
Cool. It has 1 remaining. Good job. 7 wounds.
All right, let's see if we can't put this guy down. Scepter of Eternal Glory. Well, they'll hit.
Nice.
And they wound on 3s. No reroll there, so -2, I believe.
4 up, Rosaria, save!
Oh! And the Staff of Stars from the Farron of the Stars on 2s. 6 don't matter. And 3s. 6s don't matter because you just have your Rosarius. So it's 5 4-ups.
Oh.
I do
3.
3 damage to him.
He has
He's
1
got
remaining.
1 remaining wound, you say? That will conclude my shooting. Oh, we got the Staff of Light. That's right. Staff of Light is just going to go to the tacticals. Why not? I'll fire these guys. Shots on 3s. And 1 reroll because this is everything. No, 1 wound -2.
Good.
1 damage. You got cover.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so we are going to go into charging. and we
Okie
are-
dokie, bring it. Bring it. Xenos, filth.
Praetorians will charge?
Yeah.
They're suppressed right now, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so they're still going to charge. Stupid chaplain. That damn chaplain, dude. Just into the bike. Would you like?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Just
I don't have CP, so
Yeah. So we're
you
gonna
can
go
go right ahead.
There we go.
Just into the bike, eh?
We'll stay outside of 3.
Oh, you can all put it in the comments now, folks.
Cowardly move. It is. I mean, well, I don't get to. He'll get to fight
Aren't
first.
Praetorians like honorable and stuff? Like, aren't they like code of
tactical
combat?
too.
Like,
The code of combat against that bike is gonna be 4-on-2. It's not. They're saving him. The catacomb command bars. told
I
them,
get it. I
no,
get it.
That's mine. Pretty much it for my charges. So they're gonna go ahead.
Nope.
Oh, I have another charge.
No, because they.
Oh yeah, they're suppressed. I keep forgetting. That's you get to pick. You get that fight there or this fight here.
They're gonna come around this way.
The scouts. Will
Let's go, scouts!
And the sergeant.
2 and 1. The sergeant.
Oh, that's
1
a hit.
hits.
With
Nothing.
Nope. Can't
And
have
then the scouts. With 5s as well, but these are now AP1 because of assault doctrine. Only 1.
1 wound. That is a save.
Fine. And then they'll.
And then they will go. Hello. What are they? Get out of here. I'll go ahead with the Praetorians.
Yep.
I'll go continue doing what I was doing before. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Get on in.
I will use my -1 to hit Eldari stratagem.
Well, I am going to use my +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Triarch stratagem, the will of the Triarch. I don't want these bikes coming back to life with that apothecary nearby. You know what I'm saying? I still get 3. Well, at least I got 4 more hits because of it.
Yeah,
These
good.
wound on. Ooh, are they 4s or 3s? You know what? I'll double check. 3 wounding hits.
AP?
-3.
Ooh, okay, so 6s.
6s.
Okay, this is your chance. No.
That's 6 damage.
Yes, sir.
Can you roll 3 6s?
I can roll 3 6s.
Doctor. No,
No.
they get cut down.
Not today. Ah!
And then we'll just push forward still.
You pull down my banner as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attack with the little sergeant on the side there against the scarabs. 2 hit and 1 AP.
No
2.
save.
Yeah.
The damage on that scarab. So we'll have you. Knock this a little bit. We'll go there. You'll end up there, and then we're just gonna do exactly. This guy might make it. It's just measuring a little carefully. He will make it right to there, and we're gonna put 24 attacks. Oh, less actually. It's 20 attacks. 4s to hit. 6 is automatically wounded. We have 4 wounds.
4 of them.
And 5s with a reroll. That's 2 more wounds.
Nice.
And then just 6 in total.
Power armor.
He's good.
And then you're lord.
4 attacks with the rod or the voltaic staff. 2s. Well, you know what? That counts. And 1 reroll. Well, that's a little far, but that's a 5.
AP.
-2, I believe.
So 6s.
Yes.
Nice. Go scouts, go.
And it kills
kill 3?
not them. It kills 3 of them.
1, 2, 3.
Boom. 2 left. Well, that is it for my turn. This guy probably gets to fight.
He does now. Well, it's within 2 inches
Yeah, the
now
pipe,
because
yeah.
of the pipeline.
Bring it on,
So
chainsword.
sure, I'll fight you. 4 attacks with his chainsword. Oh yeah. You watch out.
That's
Nothing.
All right. So that is that's it for the turn.
Morale test over here. They are okay, but then coherency check.
Boom.
He has to run because of coherency.
He will be gone.
And then my scouts lost 3, but they are Ultramarines for leadership 9.
Nice.
So that is fine, but that will deny you your entirely within the quarters.
That's true. Yeah. See, they're in my table quarter because I couldn't kill with shooting apparently, and I couldn't kill with melee, and then I couldn't kill that guy either. So I'd actually miss out on quite a bit of points there for no prisoners. But
How many things did you kill? You killed the bikes, the attack bikes. You killed the veterans. So you killed 2 things for bonus points.
Correct.
So far.
That's grim. You actually don't gain any.
I
character
don't,
points either.
because you contest that one, and you hold this one, which means I don't get any command points.
And you get 4 points for the
I
primary.
do, which does sting a little bit. You know, this is easy. He's just gonna contest. He's
fly
gonna
over
contest that objective over there. Might as well.
I didn't expect him to live, people.
I will canticle my litany of reroll hit rolls.
Sure.
No, he's definitely not as inspired as I would have hoped. The big thing to note is because there's only 2 models with the new way engage on all fronts works, they can't give me my engage. Because it has to be 3 units of 3 or more, or vehicle or monster.
Right.
Which is a huge change to engage on all fronts. Now, if I had another vehicle, or I had, and you can't do it with characters and things anymore either.
Right. It has to be like
Correct.
proper unit. Not proper units, but yeah, you guys get it.
Yeah, but I am just going to
Hideout over there.
fold them back.
Bye bye. I will not cut them down. Gonna hang out over there near the destroyers.
So he has to fall back, or he is going to fall back.
Yeah, there's no downside to
The
him.
chaplain is going to get within 3
And get healed
and
back
get
to full.
healed back to full. These tactical Marines are going to jump us up as such. They're going to move up as well. And Plasma Cannon guy comes back.
From the doctor. Bloop. Nice.
I just move. And hide.
From the big gun.
From the multiple big guns. Now that he's allowed to fall back, he is going to fall back and shoot. Because he's an Ultramarine, after all. So now the Chaplain will start us off with a crack grenade into the Praetorians.
Hit.
Nice.
Wound.
AP 2, because it's...
We pass.
You're fine. So then we're going to do a last cannon into your destroyers, and all the bolters into your Praetorians. Last cannon. Missed. Crack grenade, and then the heavy bolters, so crack grenade hits. And wounds. So AP 2 now.
We pass.
Nice.
Okay.
And all the bolters.
5s.
That's right. 1.
All right. And we save.
Over here, plasma cannon into the... He's going to overcharge. Actually, no. We'll shoot the 2 bolters into the scarabs, and then the plasma cannon into the scarabs.
Okay.
We'll see about overcharging in a second. Bolters, 2 hits. 3s. 1 save, because there's no AP on these bolters.
1 damage. He's down to 2.
Cool. So I will overcharge the plasma cannon. 2 shots.
2 shots on 3s.
4s
'cause they
technically.
moved, yeah, so
1 hit,
one
and
hit.
2s to kill.
Takes off that base.
Boop, boop.
I might be able to reanimate if I roll 4. That's a good roll, but not quite enough.
Not. The Meltagun and the Bolter are going to fire into the Scarabs. He is -1 because he fell back. That's why I'm shooting both profiles on his gun. The Meltagun missed, and the Bolter 1 hit and 1 wound.
1 damage. Cool.
The Land Spear is going to fire everything at them as well.
So hard to see they're there.
That's right. So D6 from the Cerberus launcher. 3 shots, hitting on 3s because it doesn't bracket. Wounding on 3s at no AP. 2 at no.
6s. That's 1 more damage. I got 2 wounds left.
Heavy Bolter. All hit. And needing 3s.
That kills off 1 and wounds another. Does that 1 reanimate? No. That guy dead. That guy wounded.
Cool. The Whirlwind's going to shoot at the Scarabs with his Vengeance launcher.
2d3.
That's right. 3 shots. 3s to hit. And 2s to wound at -1.
Oh, that's just 4
-1.
damage.
Yep.
Kills 1, wounds another. Does it reanimate? No. Gives me with 2 of them.
So they're going to charge into the Praetorians. Oh, look, they made it.
No Overwatch from me.
The Chaplain as well.
Oh, hey.
Oh, where was that roll before? The Chaplain will go first because he's feeling angry. 4 attacks. That's right. He has enough attacks to kill you all.
He failed his hate.
3s to wound though.
So 3s.
2
Minus-
at AP2.
-2 now?
I believe so.
So pipes are heavy cover, so they have a 2-up saving against those attacks.
Nice.
2 of 4-up. They both pass.
Yep.
And then the Ultramarines here.
Okay. Okay, Ultramarines. And 5s. Just 2.
2. No, that's the safe. We're good.
Nice.
I will swing back. Whoa.
Here they come.
Doesn't really matter. I'm going to put just the 2 into him and then 2 into the Ultramarines. So the 2 into the Chaplain on 3s. And wounding him on 3s. And 4 wounding him.
Holy Emperor.
He takes 2.
2 damage. Down to 2.
Oh, he got fully healed. That's right.
He did.
And then the 6 attacks into the Marines. What? Half hit. And 3s. That is 2 wounds. AP good. Boom. Oh, 2 die. That is it.
That is all. I wasn't able to kill anything again. Well, you know, and in terms of points.
Right.
I was able to take that objective back because I have
Yes.
OBSEC to your
Yes.
no OBSEC.
He's on it there.
There's no point in charging here because if you do, you're just going to pile in and consolidate into there. And then over here, you are going to be getting another 12. But I do get my 2 points for
Engage.
engagement fronts. And
Because
I did
of
go
that
over, yeah, I did finally go over 100 points for no prisoners, which will proc the second bonus. So I will be getting my 12 for that.
So we're going to head into the 4th battle round here.
We are going to finish it, even though the Chaplain really wants to get murdered by a bunch of... But in terms of points, it is, like, the game is all said and done at this point.
Right, yeah.
However, it could have not.
Right, if you, Skari's second turn was atrocious. It was, like, more than atrocious.
I played Ultramarines for all of you!
true. I played the Silent King for you guys too. Not that he did too much. He killed a flyer. Oh, he killed a rhino and a flyer. Hell yeah.
He was just there. The fact that he's there is good. He's just good.
He's just good. He was protecting that flag.
The fact that I wasn't able to kill anything else means that even if I did kill them, I had to deal with him at some point. I just didn't have enough to then deal with him as well.
But we'll jump into the post-game here.
What?
Yes, post-game.
Oh my goodness.
See you guys soon.
Before you watch that post-game show, don't forget we have more Warhammer 40k for you in the MiniWarGaming Vault. It's going to be my Adeptus Custodes taking on Skari. He's going to be running the Adeptus Mechanicus for the first time ever. Now, even if you're not a Vault member, you can check out the link below anyways. It'll take you to a 7-day free trial where you get to watch the video and you get 7 days to watch everything else we got in the Vault. Everything we do in pairs, so that's extra content for all you folks at home. Check it out, and without further ado, enjoy the postgame.
So the score was I had 60-something.
62 to 33.
Counting all of our enemies.
Well, technically, 33, 43 before. Yeah, with painting, I think, technically.
Sure, yeah, with painting.
Yeah, and 60-something.
So, yeah.
You know what? I wasn't able to avenge the Damnos Crusade this day.
No, the Ultramarines kind of floundered there, unfortunately.
Yeah. The lacking Primaris, I felt it. Because my Black Templars I've been playing, and they're all Primaris, and there's a lot of rules interactions that work really nicely with Primaris.
Well, Transhuman,
the key ones, the Gravis stuff, a lot of the units have lots of cool rules that you can use. I missed my heavy intercessors this game.
Oh, yeah.
The heavy intercessors are just so tanky.
And they're great for doing what these guys are doing, but they can still bomb shots down the table, still get a little bit of damage through.
The 3 wounds is huge, especially against a lot of stuff like the Destroyers.
D3 damage,
That's one of the reasons I like them, and then with the Apothecary, 3 wounds with a 6-up is a lot more efficient against multi-wound damage.
And you're getting a lot more effect out of his combat, revival thing as well.
I missed my 5-up invul, though. You denied that twice.
The Psyche Power, Psyche Fortress?
Yeah, that came in handy because I just wasn't able to. It would have saved the 3d3 damage.
Yes, because you rolled a 5
Because I rolled a 5.
It was a 6 of save, you rolled a 5.
So
I noticed that too, yeah.
I had the plan was in my head. I had a good plan. But you played it really well. I liked how you screened the whole backfield.
I blundered it over there. I forgot about that. I could have fixed that one too if I wanted to. But whatever.
It was just moving him.
All I had to do was move the menhirs. I was a little too lax with it, but that's the problem I have as a player. When I get into a winning position, I get
sloppy.
Too sloppy. Yeah. I'm like, okay, let's get this game going. Let's keep it going, and then you make a mistake here or there, and that's what really lets your opponent get back into the game.
Well, that helped me get my engage, and
I got you 4 extra victory points.
Yeah,
because I failed to kill him on my next turn. Therefore 2 more.
And I did stop your no prisoners for a turn, even though now you get 6 and 6 for the next 2 turns. So
I'd probably
basically max it out anyway, or you get 8 and 8. It's Herd the Prey and Purge the Vermin are fantastic if you. Late game, because if you just murder people.
Right, yeah. You do a killing kind of build, like that relentless push, kind of just keep, kill, push, kill, push.
Yeah.
You'll eventually, don't worry about it too much early on, you score it later on in the game.
Correct.
There, ideally.
Yeah, it's one of those nice ones. Man, non-Primaris characters do not have a lot of wounds for Space Marines.
No, it's always 1 less, right? The captain with 5, chaplains with 4.
It was 4, the librarian
4,
had 4, I was like, oh, it just feels like...
And you're not paying that much more for that extra wound.
No, it's 10 points more for Primaris.
And then you get the Primaris keyword, which is amazing as well.
Yeah. Although, it's such a... I do love the Whirlwind, it's my favorite.
I think the Whirlwind's great in a lot of Marine lists. It's very good in a lot of Marine lists.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing Space Wolves or Black Templar and you're a close combat based list and you commit to that charge and then you're safe against that counter charge unit.
Or you make them fight last and then charge in.
Or you charge in even.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That Whirlwind, I love my Whirlwinds are great. 72-inch range on that Whirlwind.
It's quite good. How many I don't know. I have no idea how many points it is actually.
It's 100 points or something.
It's pretty.
It zones out that part of the table and it shoots.
Exactly.
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but
not really.
It's a utilitarian piece.
But it can plink away a few wounds here and there. Maybe that's just little bit, because they can fire out of line of sight. Maybe something's being really annoying, like 5 cultists are right here, and then it's okay, maybe I'll get lucky and kill this cultist off or something. Yeah, I love little pieces like this. And Skari's right. This thing can just sit here, zone out this entire area, and then just freely shoot all game, and then relatively safe too behind a structure like this.
Yeah, the aim of the list, my list specifically, was having a bit of everything. I wanted to do Firstborn Marines only, so I didn't bring any. I didn't bring Calgar, I didn't bring Gulliman, I didn't bring any of the big stuff. However, it has There's a couple of things I need to tweak. Like I'd like to put some company veterans in so that
Yeah.
you know my characters can be safe from shooting, that sort of thing, for some bodyguard. But other than that, we need to have a rematch, Mr. Luka.
I suppose we do.
Yeah. Also, this table looked amazing. Thank you,
Thank
GameMat.eu.
you, GameMat.eu. Skari actually threw this together like really quickly. It was a damn good table. A lot of interaction. I love the use of the pipes here. I've never actually thought of like connecting the buildings with the pipes and connecting all the chemicals. I've always just like attached. I've connected them, but like not like this. I like that. That provides a good line of sight blocking piece of terrain. Obviously, these just built in are like great as ruins or giant obstacles that you have to play around and everything. Worked out quite well. Anyways, folks, thanks for tuning in. That is about it for this battle report. Leave some feedback down below what you thought. I have a lot more Necron games I got to play because of the points adjustment. Kind of makes flayed ones very appealing, amongst other things. There's a couple other things.
You need 60 of them.
I don't know. They seem like that's what I'm thinking, right? Like it's like
With the king.
Oh, the king. Yeah, it helps. Yeah, absolutely.
Reroll
Corna.
win rolls.
Damn, Corna, so good.
Oh,
All right, folks. Tune in next time for some more Warhammer 40K. Happy wargaming.